Hi, I'm Coral and today I'm going to be making energy balls. They taste like Snickers, they're really good but they're quite healthy. It's a kind of pimped up version of a Deliciously Ella recipe. Hers are really good but they're kind of a bit holier than thou and a bit Miss Goody Two Shoes for me, so I wanted to add a bit of naughtiness. So I'm using my Magic Mix. Thank you to my parents' wedding present. Unfortunately, the husband didn't last, but the Magic Mix did, so that's all good. I've got weighing scales, tablespoon, spatula, thing to put on the weighing scales and pour stuff in, and then the ingredients. So I'm kind of like a bit geeky with my recipes. I have a folder where I put recipes I use most often, and initially I started printing them, but then I was like, just fucking write it down. Because when you go onto the food blogs and stuff and you look for a recipe and they have all their spiel, the boring stuff like I'm doing now at the beginning, and you're just like, just give me the fucking recipe. And then all the ads come up and everything, and I get really annoyed with it and I just want to get on with it, so I just write it down. So yeah, where is it? Here we go. The printer was running low on ink, so I had to kind of like felt tip some extra bits in and just guess at it. I've made them so many times now, I should know the recipe by heart, but my memory's atrocious. I can't remember what I did this morning, so I don't. So I'm gonna put the recipe in there. Messy kitchen. There's a cat. Hello, cat. Okay, so first thing is to weigh the dates. I'm using these ones. They're from my chef friend got them for me. I took some photos for him and he bought me some food. Amazing. So they're from some catering establishment. I think it's Booker, I'm not sure, Wellops, whatever. These ones are pitted, so they're easier to use. Obviously you can use the ones which have the pits in, but you just have to take them out first. I'm doubling the recipe, so we're doing 400 grams of dates. And, you know, if it's 398 grams or 402, whatever, just get on with it. Exactly 400, that's unusual. Chuck them in. Oh, try not to let them drop on the side like mine did. Next, peanuts. It says that they're Kirkland Costco ones, but they're not. They're the shit Aldi ones. And the Aldi ones are really shit. So if you can get the Costco ones, they're much better. I think they're more expensive, but the quality is just vastly superior. So we've done 400 grams of dates. We're going to do 200 grams of nuts. Peanuts, I should say. Whoa. I always have a teaspoon in my peanut box because I eat so many of them and I eat them out of the tin. Yeah, so I use peanuts. I think Ella of Deliciously Ella, she uses almonds or something really healthy. In fact, the last time I made them, I did use almonds and they weren't as good. So I've gone back to peanuts. They're roasted and salted, all the bad stuff, just chucking in. Peanuts are quite small. It depends. The amount of blending you do and what stage you do the blending depends on what consistency you like. I like mine to have a bit of texture. It takes longer to eat because I'm a fat greedy bitch, so otherwise I'll just scoff them all in one go. So I'm going to put all of the ingredients in at the beginning and blend them for not a huge amount of time. So next we'll do cacao powder. Costco again. 4 tablespoons. Again, I can't really be bothered with following the recipe correctly, so I just chuck it in. Sometimes I'll do 3 large ones or 4 kind of average ones, whatever. You can't really go wrong. All the ingredients are just yummy, tasty ingredients, so just put them in and stop pissing around. So I'm doing 3.5 tablespoons. I think this is a serving spoon or something. I don't even know. I don't know what the difference is between a tablespoon and a dessert spoon. So just take a big spoon, make it, and if next time you need more, put more in. Okay, so we've done dates, we've done nuts, we've done cacao powder. That's the chocolate flavour. Next, coconut oil. Again, Kirkland Costco. But use whatever you want. Oh, fuck, I'm just breaking it out. It's the summertime, so it's going to be easier to scoop the coconut oil out. When it's winter, it's really hard and mean. Right, how much are we putting in? Oh, it stinks. I hate the smell of coconut oil. 2 tablespoons. Again, I'm extremely haphazard about quantities and don't give a shit. That'll do. Then the last ingredient is peanut butter. In Ella's recipe, she says pinch of salt, and I'm a complete slut for salt, but even I don't put it in because the peanuts I'm using and the peanut butter, they're all really super salty and I don't find the need. Okay, so I've got Skippy peanut butter, use whatever. Again, Ella has some like organic, frost-free, whatever, almond nut butter, just use whatever you want. 2 tablespoons. Hopefully I haven't got the peanut butter that goes for the dogs. You never know. That'll do. It's got coconut oil on it. Ugh. Okay, time to blend. Hold on to the top because it's going to go a bit berserk at the beginning because you've got the dates in, which are quite chunky, so it might try and kind of commit suicide off the side. Okay, that needs a lot more. Take another look. Still some date chunks. I'm going to push those in and then we should be good to go. Sticky. Oh, it really smells of coconut oil tonight. Ugh. There's one stubborn bit of date here. I don't know what its problem is. Oh, come on, you little bastard. Okay, not seeing is believing. Now we're going to shape them. Your hands are going to get filthy, so just deal with it. Ice cream scoop. Oh, I've blended them too much now and they're not going to be as crunchy as I like. So little roundel, like that. It'll probably about 20 from these quantities. They're going to go in the freezer because they are much better when they're colder. They're kind of slightly disintegrating when they're at room temperature, and the fridge just isn't enough. I like to make them in different sizes, so depending on how greedy I'm feeling, I can have a big one or a small one. And I eat about 6 of these a day because I am a really fat, greedy bitch. Fucking dog hair. That was massive. Clearly, I can't be that bothered about getting them into any sort of uniform shape. I just do whatever's quickest. finished article. I think I actually got a better yield than I was expecting. I can't be bothered to count them, obviously, but there are loads. Put them in the freezer. And we're done.